Good morning, team. It's been a while and I'm sorry for that. And even when we have released a video, it's been Emily. Oh, there I am. The camera's sort of woken up. It's about 7 AM in the morning on a Thursday, and on a Thursday I have a study day because I have now started my new role in a placement church, but then I have also started college, and I am not the most natural of academics, never have been, I don't think I ever will be, but I really enjoy learning and I want to give it my all, so I know that I need to set aside time to actually study and kind of do some reading around different things, especially like lectures and for assignments and stuff like that. So that is what kind of Tuesday afternoons and Thursdays are for. Yeah, stuff with the house as well. Getting there. We had a new sofa arrive yesterday, which has kind of helped make the lounge feel more, I don't know, together. We have curtains in the office on both the door and the window, and also we have a blind up in the kitchen, which I think is what I'm most proud of because we'd never done that before. We have shelves up. That was a faff to do. We didn't have the right drill bits, so the first two shelves were done with not wooden, but drill bits that are for wood. And then the final one, my father-in-law, bless him, had some spare masonry drill bits, and so then I was able to do the final level within about half an hour compared to the 4 hours it took to do the first two.
Good morning. I believe Benji gave you a little bit of an update on what he's up to this morning, what he's doing. So I hope you found that enlightening. This morning, I don't know if Ben said are you laughing at me?
Enlightening. Like my speech is ever going to be enlightening.
Do you like our office, by the way? There's shelves now. Doesn't they look great? Soon there is a like a few days away that all the church are going on, and we are going too, which is going to be good, hopefully, to get to know people. But we're camping again, and so I'm going to bake a like lemon drizzle loaf cake to take with us, so that when I'm hungry, because they're feeding us, and you know when you get fed, there's just never enough. So I'm taking snacks. So I'm baking cake. I bought like fruit shot snack things, which I know is probably the most expensive way to buy this fruit. If I like them and I know I like the combinations, I will just buy like a big bag of raisins, a big bag of dried cranberries and white chocolate chips and make them up myself, because that will be significantly cheaper. And then I also remembered that I said I would bake some cakes they have a mums and tots group at church on, it's not a mums and tots group, so they're pretty passionate about that. It's like a toddler group. But anyway, I said I would bake some cupcakes so that they can have some homemade cake at snack time. So yes, I am now gonna bake. So I thought I would vlog it. We'll see. I've also never baked a lemon drizzle loaf cake. So these, like the cupcakes I'm gonna do first, I can literally do in my sleep. But of course, now I've said that, they'll go wrong. But yeah, I've never baked a loaf cake. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, my first lot of fairy cakes out and cooling. I'm pretty happy with them. I got this one out a little bit earlier than the other guys because it was nearer the back and it was just starting to catch on the top. But yeah, they're a pretty even colour if I don't say so myself, channeling my inner bake-off. So yes, first batch is out. I just burped again. I always burp on this blooming vlog. First ones are out cooling. Second ones are second batch is in cooking just because 10 isn't enough, so I did 20. And I'm now going to attempt this lemon drizzle cake, which, I mean, it looks divine. Look at this. If mine looks anything like this, I might even put it on a chopping board with lemons and flowers. I mean, look, if it looks anything like this, this is just on Pinterest, by the way. I'll leave the link down below because I cannot claim it as my own. It is not. Yeah, it looks divine. And apparently, I mean, it says here, cream together your cake ingredients until you're left with a nice smooth cake batter. That is my kind of recipe. Chuck it all in and mix it all up. That's my kind of recipe. If this is as delicious as this blog would suggest, this might become like a weekly bake. But I do have to zest 2 lemons. I've never zested, well no, that's not true. I've tried many a time to zest a lemon. I've never succeeded and I always give up and get Ben to try. So we will see if I managed to zest a lemon. But I'm going to start with the ingredients I know that I am perfectly capable of measuring out first. And then I'll put the zest of the lemon in. I don't know, should I cream it all? Should I cream all the ingredients together? So, I'm like overthinking now. Should I put the eggs, the flour, the caster sugar and the butter and make that batter and then just stir in the zest? Or do I literally, should I chuck it all in and food process? Ooh. I think I'm gonna do that and then mix that in. Oh, unless that needs to be whizzed in for like the flavour transfer. Oh, I just don't know. Tell you what, I would be abysmal on the bake-off tent. The pressure gets to your head. Right, what shall I do, Benji? Help me. So it says, mix all the cake ingredients together until you have a smooth cake batter. Yeah, and then pour into a tin and shove the tin in the oven. Perfect kind of recipe for my liking. But shall I mix all the cake ingredients together and then like fold in the zest? Or shall I literally just put it all in and whiz it in?
If it says cream,
yeah,
then that's your butter and sugar first.
Oh.
I think. Because that's what you do in the Victoria sponge. It's either the creamy method or the all-in-one.
Oh yeah, okay. So butter and sugar, cream that together, then...
Are you filming me? Or?
I am filming you. Okay. Oh, actually I was filming the wall then. And so butter and sugar, mix that together, then flour and egg, mix that together, then zest.
But in that thing you have to be careful that it doesn't separate when you add in the eggs.
What, should I just do it all in one then?
So you might... yeah, I would just do it, chuck it all in.
Okay. I'm gonna chuck it all in. I'm gonna chuck it all in. Oh. So initial cake mixture has been made. Currently it's just like a Victoria sponge recipe. And then I'm just gonna wash these lemons. I don't have a zester, so I'm just using like this side of the grater, which I'm not convinced will work, but Ben said it's gonna work. We'll see. Ow!
Not any skin.
I grated my finger. I have zested the 2 lemons. It came at a price, boo-hoo. And I've mixed it in, but to be honest, it doesn't look hugely lemony. Well, it does smell very lemony. I think I might deviate from the recipe, which is, you know, never a good idea. But I think I might deviate from the recipe and just put like a splash of lemon juice in. She says. Do we have lemon juice?
Yeah, like salt.
Ah. Oh yes. Ooh. Okay. Just like 1 cap. Half a cap. Oh, I don't know. Well, I'm sure that means it's probably not going to cook now, so there we go. It was fun. So it's greased, the tin is greased, the oven is preheated. All that's left to do is pour the cake batter in and cook it. See what happens. Bye, cake. Be good, please bake. Okay, so it's all in the oven, I'm just waiting for the timer. And we've just got our council tax letters because we're both students, so we don't have to pay council tax. And I need to very carefully show you. Can you cover our address? Look, look who's Benji's got a dress to. Wait for it. It's focusing. Reverend Benji! Oh, you freaking out.
It's a bit weird.
It's a bit lame is what it is. I forgot to film when I put the drizzle on, I'm very sorry, but the lemon cake's out and I've put the drizzle on. It seems to have soaked in really well. I have to just let it get completely cold in here and then I'll take it out and I'm gonna make a little bit more icing just to make the top look pretty. And I need to butterfly these, but I'll do that when we get back. We are now gonna take this fella for a walk. Six, do you wanna go for a walk? Should we go for a walk? Come on in. You excited? Come on then, let's go for a walk. I'm ready, he says. I'll meet you at the door. I'll meet you at the door. Come on in. Ready? Steady, go!
Somewhere in that field is our dog.
Chasing something that he'd really like to eat for his dinner. Oh, he's coming back. He won't even be tired after this.
There he is.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Come on, Maggie! Good boy! Well done! Good boy! What's this?
I have lost my darling wife on Instagram and her story. She's all the way back there. And I've lost my dog to chasing birds and squirrels. I'm all alone. It's nice to get some fresh air. The sun is nice. I am struggling to switch off in the middle of the day, I'm thinking. When, you know, I've worked all morning and then I'm going back to do it again. I still know there's stuff to do and stuff that I want to accomplish by the end of the day. But it is good to force yourself to have a break, or else I think that's a bit unhealthy. So I'm thankful for this. Emily has been working hard, baking cakes. She's got kind of a to-do list because we are off for the weekend. I'm hoping that I can finish at like 4 and then help her with some jobs if she'll allow me to do so, or save some for me. Did anyone see Mark Wahlberg's daily routine that he put out on Instagram? I was kind of like, that's crazy, that's stupid. But actually his reasonings in terms of like getting up early, doing all the stuff that he wanted to do for himself before his family wakes up, kind of makes sense, you know. Like, imagine if I woke up a couple of hours earlier, was able to put in a good strong amount of time studying, and then like stop when Em wakes up, actually have some quality time together, and then carry on when Em kind of feels like she's had, you know, a piece of me and I'm not just swallowed up by books and theology and college and church life and stuff like that. Actually, it kind of makes sense. But I also know that I'd have to change my bedtime to a bit earlier, which sometimes I'm not the best at sleeping at night. And also if I am out in the evening and get back late, well, and then I'm waking up at 5:30, so it's just ridiculous, or 5, or whenever you choose to do it. So pros and cons, but I am tempted because I feel like I'd maybe have a bit more quality time and be able to show Emily and Ziggy some quality time as well. Look who's here. We have pulled her out of the Instagram world.
Ziggy's least favourite bit of every walk. How dare we want to keep you nice and clean, eh, monkey? I've just whipped up some buttercream to butterfly the fairy cakes. And the best bit about making your own buttercream, you get to lick the whisks. There's one for you, darling.
Okay.
You don't want one?
I'm okay.
Why don't you want it?
I'm trying to do better today.
Two for me then! Yeah, and then all I do is cut the middle out of the cupcakes and then like chop that middle bit in half, put a dollop of buttercream in the gap that is in the middle, and then put the bits in so they look like wings. That's what my mum always used to do. I don't know if that's actually a thing or if that's just like my mother's version of what she does. I don't know. But that's therefore now what I do. So there you go. Okay, the time has come to try and turn out my lemon cake to then they didn't put anything on the top, but I don't know, I think I just want a little bit of drizzle on the top. So I'm going to try and turn it out because it's all cool, and then make just a quick icing to put on the top. But I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to turn this out, because normally I would just put it, like turn it out and it'd be upside down. But that's when like you're covering it in butter icing, so it doesn't matter if it then wrecks the top a little bit. Whereas this one does matter. I'm also like, I've got visions of it like tipping it out and the bottom half being completely raw, or it all just collapsing. Oh, let's see. Oh, it does feel really moist. Oh, I think it's just gonna fall apart. I'm too scared. Oh. Oh man, and now it's stuck in there. Oh no. No. Ben. Yeah. What did I do now? Oh, no, careful. Oh no, it's gonna be awful. And I'm gonna have wasted all this time.
A waste, darling.
It is a waste.
Not a waste.
It is.
I'm doing it.
No. Oh no. Oh, it feels dreamily moist though, doesn't it? Well, we won't be taking that away with us.
What?
I can't cut that out for people to share, Ben.
Cut it into slices now, freeze it in slices, and no one will know.
You know when you watch the Bake Off and you just see someone's creation go from bad to worse? That's just what's happened. Yeah, I should have left it. It's okay. I'm sure it's going to taste great.
What's happened?
I just should have left it.
What did you do?
Just put some icing on it.
More moisture.
No, it's trying to cover the burnt bit. Okay, well this is a cake just for us now, okay? And this can't be my mum's coming later, I'm sure she wouldn't mind a slice, but we can't give it to anybody else.
Your mum's coming later.
Yeah.
When?
I just saw.
Keep you out of my hair for an hour.
He makes a joke, but actually he hates it when I'm here. He really, you do. When you're trying to work, you're like, oh,
yes,
she's
because
here
she
again.
sings random kid songs in the kitchen all day.
No, no, no. What was I singing?
What was it? Big Cook, Little Cook? I don't know.
Big cook, little cook. Welcome to our cafe.
And now imagine trying to do that. Try and read while that for half an hour.
There's a door you could have closed.
You would have then kicked off.
I'm kicking off anyway, so at least you would have got more work done. Hey baby.
Hello. I love you.
He doesn't.
Does.